guys, this is the second installment of my favorite products of 2011. This video will be about face products. Face products will include foundation, concealer, and powder. So without further ado, let's get started. My favorite foundation, I have a foundation for lighter coverage, a foundation for fuller coverage. My favorite foundation for light coverage, it's the MAC Face and Body. It looks all disgusting. My shade is in C2. What I really like about this is how natural it looks on your skin. At first I hated it because it feels like it takes forever to set in. Like it'll just look wet on my skin for hours. But then I learned to set this with a powder, and then, which I'll talk about in a second, and then the result is just, it looks like your skin but better. Now my shade is C2 and I'm usually an NC20 to NC25 in MAC foundations. The C range.
What letters are after your car? Is it the C or the LE?
C.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
you can check. I think it's C.
Okay.
The C range run really yellow because the C2 that I have, which should be covering C and the NC20 to 25 range, this goes really yellow on my skin. However, since it is so sheer, you can rub it out and people don't know the difference. Like I can get away with a C1, C2, and a C3. So this is great for just like if you're going to the beach, if you're going to the pool, and you just want a little bit of something on your skin, but you don't want your foundation to melt off halfway throughout the day. This is a great product. It's water resistant. So perfect. And the full coverage foundation that I like is the Missha Perfect Cover BB Cream. The shade I have is 21, which is not the perfect shade for me. I also purchased a full size in 23. At first I didn't know if it was going to be the right shade, but they were on sale, so I got 21, 23, and 27. So my plan was, because 21 is really pink and gray and 27 is a little bit darker and a little bit like a lot yellower, so my plan was to mix the two. And then my friend Jacqueline sent me a sample of the Perfect Cover BB Cream in 23, and it matched my skin perfectly. So if you have more of a yellow complexion, go with 23. Amazing. It's a BB cream, which it's the Blemish Balm, and it says it offers novel skincare concept with BB cream, which lightens skin tone by healing visible wrinkles and blemish with excellent skin coverability. And it also has effective whitening and anti-wrinkle properties. I don't know about that. I know that it covers really well. However, if you have dry skin, you will need, like for me, it's weird because people with oily skin thinks that this is too moisturizing, but I have dry skin and I don't think this is moisturizing enough. So see how you like to apply this. I tend to mix this with a little bit of lotion or like a yellow or tinted moisturizer like Stila. So I really like this. That's if I were just like a one-stop shop for everything. Now when I'm using the MAC Face and Body, you know how I have Biancas and everywhere. For those I use the Estee Lauder Double Wear Maximum Coverage in Creamy Vanilla. That's my shade. I do not recommend using this all over. I used that for a while and it was just looking too like makeup-y for me. And because this is so extreme full coverage, like it's designed to cover scars and spider veins and like imperfections like that, so it is going to be quite heavy. And because it's waterproof, I think it's either water resistant or waterproof, it locks into your skin, it creates a barrier, so sometimes your skin can suffocate. So I only use this on the areas that I need serious coverage. So I put it in a sample jar because I was traveling, so I don't want to take the entire tube because I don't need that. So I'm just gonna put a little bit here, and it works really well. Okay, and as far as concealers go, my favorite, it's kind of it's not a concealer per se, it's more a corrector, and that's the Dior Long Wearing Moisturizing Concealer. And this, my shade is 520, and it is a really salmony shade. See that? It's kind of like peachy. It's great at kind of taking out the kind of the purple and blue under my eye, which, I mean, you can still see a little bit because I didn't do a great job at foundation today. I just used a powder. So I use that first to cover any of my, to color correct my under eye, and then you can use any light concealer you want on top. I really like the Maybelline Fit Me. My shade is in Sand, in number 20. This matches my skin perfectly. Like, I can use this as a foundation and people would not be able to tell that I have stuff on my face because it just matches amazingly, and it's cheap too. So this is a basic moisturizer. It's a basic concealer. It doesn't have a lot of bells and whistles, but it does a decent job at covering. So I usually wear these together, or the Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse Concealer, but that has been discontinued, so poo on you. What else? Okay, now it's going to be a powder. I have 3 different powders that I really like. I know, right? For when I need like a little bit more coverage, usually when I do this when I am just wearing a tinted moisturizer. I like the Lorac Evening Out. It smooths out my skin perfectly. It has a little bit more coverage, and it's a great compact to take on the go because it has concealer down here, so you're basically set. It's great for traveling too. When I kind of just want, like, I can also wear the Lorac one as a foundation by itself. When I am looking for something that just kind of neutralize my skin a little bit, I like the Maybelline. This is the Dream Matte Powder, and my shade is in Sand, medium 0 to 1. This matches my skin color really well. So if I have a foundation that's a little bit darker, a little bit lighter, you know, a little bit too pink, I use this to kind of just overall to make sure that it kind of matches my neck a little bit better. This has been like, a lot of people compare this to the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural, and I think there are some basis in that assumption. So it goes on, it's really natural, it doesn't look cakey, and it just looks nice. For strictly setting powder, to set makeup, I really like the Ben Nye Luxury Powder, the Visage Poudre in Banana. That's my shade. It's really yellow, but it basically has no coverage whatsoever. It just it sets your makeup, it makes your face look more satiny instead of completely matte. And this is a giant size. That's like 106 grams. I'm never gonna get through this, but I've gone through like 20% of it, I think, over the last 2 years. Little bit goes a really long way. Once it goes on, your makeup stays put. You don't look like you have 80,000 pounds of powder on your face. And again, Ben Nye is one of my favorite makeup brands, so their products, I have a lot of faith in their products. So yeah, that is all for my favorite face products for 2011. I know it wasn't that impressive, but a lot of the stuff, as you can see, I've been kind of making my way through it. So you be rest assured that, like, these are the products I would recommend for anybody. And, you know, I'm not affiliated with any of the companies. I'm not being paid. I didn't get anything for free. So yeah, but always do your homework before purchasing any products, just because, like, it's not, for me, I never trust just one person. I always go and do my own research. You know, Makeup Alley, blogs, Google Image is your best friend. So hopefully that was helpful for some of you. If you tried any of the products, please write a comment down below to let me know if you liked it, didn't like it, why. So anyway, so I hope you guys all enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.